It's often widely agreed that the N-word is the most offensive word of all time, when it's used by non-blacks, of course. The N-word has evolved as a word that was used against the black community to a word for the black community. They took back the word and altered it from the more offensive term to the normal GA term and ingrained it into their culture. It's why if a black individual calls another black individual the N-word, it's happy days. But if a white folk calls another black folk the N-word, then he better say his last words. But there are certain white people that I love so much that if they ever say the word, I will not crash out. In fact, if I ever saw them, I will personally hand them the N-word pass myself. And here's who I'm talking about. Eminem. Do I need to explain why Eminem gets the N-word pass? This man is one of, if not the most influential rapper of all time. Eminem is a white boy, but he has influenced so many black rappers that we know and love. We're talking rappers like Tyler the Creator, 50 Cent, K-Dot, Juice, and so many more, man. This man is a literal rap god, and I say that literally. Not saying that just because he has a song called Rap God, bruv. His ability to rap fast and clearly is just unmatched. He's been so consistent for decades. When most rappers are spitting about gang activity, having casual relationships and cars, Eminem raps about jerk chicken, beans and fantasies of M and his wife. I mean, look at these lyrics. Eat a chicken like it's a big or suck a dick and lick a dick and eat a dick. Suck a like it's bars. There's no rapper like Eminem. He's the best lyricist, alliterator and enunciator out there in hip-hop music. Eminem is probably the only rapper that has been compared to William Shakespeare. And if you're being compared to him, you must be doing something good. Eminem is the only rapper that can't be cancelled or dissed. Everybody's gangster until Eminem gets on the booth and mentions your name. And yes, I am talking about you, Machine Gun Kelly. It took just one song to just end your whole career. But I digress. Eminem may be white, but in my eyes, he's already black. My man is wearing do-rags, he in music groups with black folks, well, used to be. And he has influenced many great black musicians. And plus he just got that swagger, bro, like he got the sauce, bruh. And he harder than most black rappers. And hip-hop and rap was invented by black people. Just because he done those don't mean he's black, Dumbo. Okay, fine, Slim Shady's black then. Jeez, bruh. Eminem knows how it's like being the odd one out. I can imagine that he found it hard breaking into a predominantly black industry as a white rapper. Yet he did it 100 times over. I mean, 50 Cent says it best.
Unfortunately, for some people, it's tough to accept that you got a white artist that does it better than black artists.
His accolades and rewards is a product of his golden discography. My favorite album from Eminem is The Eminem Show. That album was a banger from start to finish, a masterpiece with no skips. His best song is Stan or Mockingbird. Those are the only two songs that kind of made me tear up. And for that, Eminem, you get the pass. But I and Mike gave you the pass anyways, so you're good. The next person that gets the N-word pass is Yeet. You know the guy that said,
in this video specifically, Yeet, why does he not say n?
Well, he was right all along. Why doesn't he say the word n? I gave him permission to say the N-word. Why are you handling the N-word pass to a Playboy Cardi clone? Yo, don't go disrespecting Yeet like that. Yeet makes way different music. I want to tell you a story of how Yeet impacted my life in such a massive way. So I was so broke that I ended up homeless and sleeping on the streets. My wife of 10 years and my kids left me. All my friends dropped me and I was lonely. All that caused me to be depressed and I used alcohol to cope. I thought there was no hope for me until a small light came out from the tunnel. I was in the streets as usual, but I heard someone in an apartment play loud ass music, and he played one song that kind of spoke to me, and that song was If We're Being Real by Yeet. When I heard that song, I started feeling a certain way that I can't even explain. It was like my aura was getting charged up. I was levitating from the ground. That experience was magical. The moment after I heard that song, I started getting my life back together. I stopped feeling sorry for myself and I decided to make a big difference in my life. So I got to work, and now 5 years later, I'm a successful entrepreneur with 8-figure businesses. I own multiple properties around the world, and I drive Bentleys, Rarries and Maybachs. And I ended up marrying the woman that I never thought in a million years that I could even have a first date with. All thanks to Yeet. Yeet really changed my life. His song was the one reason I'm in this position today. Nah, but in all seriousness, Yeet is the greatest rapper. The aura this man exudes is so astronomical that I don't even have the ability to give him the N-word pass. He gives me the N-word pass and I have the black skin. Every album Yeet has dropped is S tier. Yeet is a lyrical genius, a master at production, and the most swaggiest man in history. That mask alone makes people collapse. Yeet is so humble that he helps upcoming artists like Drake get into the radar. What a humble legend. Yeet is such a lyrical innovator that he created his own language. Like no rapper has ever done that. is only Yeet. No one compares to Yeet's genius. Steve Jobs, Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, who are y'all, bruh? It's Yeet, the only rapper who can make his money twerk. He's just on a different level. Yeet, you definitely deserve the N-word pass. As a matter of fact, if Drake says the N-word, I would genuinely feel offended. But Yeet can say all he wants. All hail King Tonka. There is another man who deserves the N-word pass.
And his name is John Cena!
I love that man John Cena. He was really my childhood. I grew up watching John Cena. He was my favorite wrestler of all time. John Cena was the reason why I even watched the WWE. Every time John Cena's theme song played in the speakers of a WWE event, my ass would be geeking out talking about, yeah, you can't see me. John Cena should be credited for making the WWE go mainstream. As a kid watching SmackDown Live, I love Cena walking out wearing his throwback jerseys and the chains and him dropping bars, bruh. Bro, this man John got the sauce. And fun fact, John Cena's You Can't See Me was inspired by 50 Cent. This makes him part of the black community. Forget he's white. Nah, I'm playing, but in all seriousness, John Cena may be white, but he was really cold. I can never forget his legendary moments like the rivalry he had with Randy Orton, of which may be the greatest rivalry, or his entrance at WrestleMania, or displaying brute strength, or him winning WWE titles, or him winning the Royal Rumble, or him rap battling as fan, or him starring in legendary movies, or him speaking fluent Chinese. Like, there's too many legendary moments to count. John Cena, without a shadow of a doubt, carried the WWE for 15 years straight, and he maintains a clean image outside of the WWE. This man has a world record for granting 650 wishes through Make-A-Wish, the most out of anyone. He's really the perfect role model for kids, and he was definitely my role model when I was a kid. John Cena was on something when he made that iconic t-shirt, because he really instilled in me to never give up. And John Cena taught me to rise above hate, and as a YouTuber myself, this is such a valuable lesson. How can he hate on John Cena, man? This man is a legend, and it will sure be bittersweet by the time he eventually retires from the WWE. John Cena, thank you for existing. You 100% get the N-word pass. You know who else I'll give the N-word pass to? Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler might be the most iconic comedian and actor of all time. Without Adam Sandler, we wouldn't have gotten goated series like Hotel Transylvania, The Waterboy, Grown Ups, Uncut Gems, Happy Gilmore, Punk Drunk Love, and so many legendary films and shows and series, bruh. Adam Sandler literally carried the 1990s with his stand-ups and movie roles. Him and his crew were unmatched when it came to comedy and movies, and his accolades really reflect that. And he's just such a down-to-earth guy. My man is arguably the highest paid actor, but he lives just like you and I. The one event that made me want to give Adam Sandler the N-word pass is when Adam Sandler pulled out to my home city, which is London, to not have a tour or a movie shoot or an interview. My man pulled up to London to just ball out with some random boys. Don't take that out of context though. If that's not humble, then I don't know what is. So for that alone, Sandler, I will personally hand you the N-word pass. Okay, let me stop. But you can't tell me Nardwar doesn't get the N-word pass, man. I love that guy Nardwar. His positive energy just brings a smile to my face. I barely watch any celebrity interviews, but when it comes to Nardwar's interviews, yeah, I'm binging that like it's a Netflix show. Because Nardwar's interviews are just so different. Rather than just asking boring ass questions that will make me go to sleep, this man uses gifts and facts for his interviews. And the celebrities are always mind blown from how Nardwar knows everything about them. And don't take that in a weird context. It's just wholesome things that he knows. I mean, without Nardwar, we wouldn't get these legendary interviews or these classic reactions. I can't tell you how many times I binge watch compilations of Nardwar asking celebrities, "Who are you?" Those alone give me joy that I could never explain. Also, his classic ending,
Do do lo do.
is something of the 21st century. Nardwar's energy is just unmatched. No one does interviews better than Nardwar. He definitely gets that respect. And I'm speaking to you, Playboy Carti. How dare you treat Nardwar like he's just another fan? You should be grateful that Nardwar even gives you an opportunity for an interview. I don't tolerate Nardwar disrespect. That man is my Canadian goat. Yo, Nardwar, you definitely get the N-word pass. So instead of saying, "Who are you?" you can now say,
Who the f is this?
Join the Patreon or channel membership for early access to all my videos, access to blocked videos that I'll never share publicly, and uncensored content that's too explicit for YouTube. I'm out. Cheers.